Didn't even ask me what I wanted. You made dumb assumptions. Clearly not your forte. Clearly don't be fucking. You been fucking liars. Thought that I should let you.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Jazz Cash. Make sure you follow, like, and subscribe. I am back. Also, make sure you follow my Instagram. It's in my intro, but I also put it in the bio. I'm doing a Q&A soon, so just send me questions to my DM, and yeah, we'll get to the Q&A. But what I really wanted to get to today was the whole Natureboy debacle, and the only reason why I wanted to get into that a little bit was because if you look at my old videos about a year ago, yes, I moved, but about a year ago, I had did a video talking about how I had like this weird dream, and I don't know, it was just a whole weird situation. I had a weird dream, and in the dream, I seen the girl who now I know her name is Velvet, and I seen Natureboy, and I seen that he just looked like angry in the face in my dream or whatever, and the girl Velvet, like she was in danger. I don't really know how to explain it, but it was a weird ass dream or whatever. So I just find it so surreal how like a year later everything is coming full circle, because mind you, I didn't know these people, still don't know these people really, but I didn't know them, you know, like I wasn't really into it. Like I heard, you know, little clips and stuff like that, but for me to have that, it was a lot. And I don't know if everybody else has been on the type time I've been on, but 2020 alone was like the embarking on the spiritual journey, not just for me, but for other people. And by spiritual, I mean people who are inclined with themselves and whatever, and people who are demonic as well. A little bit of advice: if you lost somebody who did you wrong, and when I say lose, I don't mean die, I mean like, you know, there was probably a part of that spiritual journey. Just being completely honest. I mean, people come and go, and not everybody who has bad characteristics is a bad person as well. But anyway, looking at the most recent stuff that I've seen in the videos and like how everything unfolded with the SWAT team and all of this stuff, it's like the person he was back then, I feel like that was like soft him. Like now, this MF done went completely cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Like you can see it, you can hear it. Like any of y'all who've ever dealt with domestic stuff and or dealt with a narcissist or have, you know, just anything toxic, whether it's your adult life or your childhood, you see those kind of things, and that's why it was triggering for me to even watch the video. Just to see how somebody can completely flip the script on you, and like I just know what that feels like firsthand, you know, growing up in toxicity or whatever. Somebody does some weird things to you, and then when you say something about it, they turn around and no, you're da 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 da, and they just try to completely diminish you as a person and your character. And just to watch that is triggering, and to also watch these men and women stand behind this man after he in jail. Honey, I would have packed, bitch, I would have packed my britches, okay? I would have been gone. You in jail, you can't help me, bye. But these people decided to, you know, I'm gonna stick beside them. None of my business, but it just shows like I can't even say they need help, because I don't know. I don't really know how to explain it, because when I was in my narcissistic things with people, I wanted every ounce of out of it, but I've also surrounded myself with guys I've dealt with or friends who are also narcissists, and you want out of it in that moment, and then you realize, or not realize, you think of the good in them and then try to erase the bad. Well, no, keep the bad. The good can still be there, but keep both, because that'll show you who you really are. Some of my faults, I would say, is I let things build up and then I explode. That's like one of my faults. But with a narcissist, they don't do nothing wrong. You the problem. You the problem. They ain't do nothing wrong. They ain't never gonna do nothing wrong. And you better not tell them they're gonna do something wrong or they did something wrong. And just seeing that is just like, I'm so grateful for Velvet that she broke free from that and got out of that, because I feel like you receive more blessings when you break toxic people like that. When you get them out of your space, or not even seek revenge, when their karma starts coming around and you're broken out of them, things start to happen. Once I started breaking myself from toxic people, I started receiving buku full of blessings. Like, it just, blessing after blessing after blessings. I still have, well, everybody still has, you know, their things or that they go through, whatever, but it triumphs everything, you know. Like, also, what I want to know is for the men in that thing, in the little Caldy thing, how do y'all feel like, and this is just, I can't say non-judgmental because I'm judging a little bit, but how can y'all follow behind another man? Something in that water ain't clean. Let's give him a little, something, because there is no way in hell. I don't know. I can't wrap my head around it, y'all. I really can't wrap my head around it. But I will also say beauty goes a long way. Beauty definitely goes a long way. I basically looked it up, but I seen that he was a model before and did some other stuff. And I honestly do not feel like his little culty thing would have gotten that far if he wasn't attractive in other people's eyes. Because to me, he looked like he have COCE. I'm gonna just say that for YouTube. But you know, with other people, I don't know, and he looked SICK. But with other people, it's just like, that's beauty to y'all. And he wouldn't have gotten that far, in my opinion, if he looked like Pookie. I mean, give him about 10 years, I see it coming, but he wouldn't have gotten as far as he did. So I also blame society. I blame a lot of people who made this okay. Like, y'all technically made it okay by supporting him. You get what I'm saying? Like, how do you get kicked out of a country? I just want to know that too. Like, how do you get kicked out of a whole country? You get what I'm saying? I don't know about Mercury retrograde. I'm going to look that up later because people have been talking about that. But I also see like a lot of, basically, in my opinion, since 2020, a lot of demons been called out on their BS, like to the forefronts. Some of them, they still running through the streets and doing that crazy stuff and killing black women and killing kids and dogs and all that stuff. But for the most part, a lot of them are coming to light, and it's weird. I don't know what I can say in hopes for, because I'm not a revengeful person. And I do feel like everybody has a choice in life. Everybody has a decision to make, whether it's right or wrong. But at the same time, it's just like, you can hear the demon in his voice. Nobody heard that? Y'all ain't hear that? Because I heard it. Especially when I was watching one of the videos and he made one of the guys say, oh, it's like I felt the slap and I wanted to fight. Wanted to fight. It's just a lot of weird stuff going on. I really want to know why did he get locked up? That's what I want to know. Because he did get served papers by the girl in the Terry talking about the revenge PORN. But I was watching Lovely T and she was right about one thing. They ain't about to come with SWAT teams for no revenge PORN. You did something. You did something, and I want to know what it is. But that's all I got for that situation. I just hope everybody who is watching this is spiritually awakened and not, you know, rubbing things together and hoping something fall out of the sky, and actually doing the work and trying to be better people. That's all I got for you guys today. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And honey, send me that Q&A. Stop playing.